Their job is to protect the public, but today's report found there are police officers with convictions for robbery, indecent exposure and domestic abuse, some with links to organised crime. The review raised concerns about 131 vetting cases and found almost half of those should have been rejected outright, and said the true total could be much higher.
I think the standards have been too low. I think police leaders have been slow to recognise that there's a real link between the quality of the people you take when they join and some of these dreadful scandals that we've been having that have damaged police confidence.
The report was commissioned after the murder of Sarah Everard by a serving police officer, Wayne Cousins. It didn't look into his recruitment. It did find an alarming culture of misogyny among serving officers.
There's that pressure to conform and join in and be accepted because...
Rhiannon was 19 when she started her dream job. Soon after, she reported being sexually assaulted in a crew car by a senior colleague, who she later found out had a nickname, Hands. She says it wasn't taken seriously and left the police while he kept his job.
The investigating officer, who was the rank of inspector, said to me that, and kind of the words just echo in my mind to this day, some fatherly advice for you. You're an attractive female in a male-dominated profession. You should expect a certain amount of male attention.
And what of the impact on policing? I spoke to a woman we'll call Abigail to protect her identity. She called police about her ex-partner who was stalking her.
When they came out to my address, I asked them if they'd read up on the history, and they said no, we didn't have time. I said he was arrested on 3 accounts of rape, and one of the officers smirked. It made me feel really uncomfortable, and just that I wasn't taken seriously or believed. I made a complaint to the commissioner. They said, "We're ever so sorry, he was training." I just think that's unacceptable.
Later, they lost her evidence. She lost trust in police. The chair of the National Police Chiefs Council today told MPs the report's 43 recommendations would be taken on board, including ways to vet, recruit and share information.
We've got to work through and continue to do that. And sadly, what I think that will mean is there will be more stories of, Officer X being sacked for this behaviour and that. But I'm comfortable with that because we've got to be open and demonstrate that we're not prepared to accept this kind of behaviour in our organisations.
With forces facing a torrid time and good officers facing being discredited, there is a desire for change and pressure to make it happen. Tessa Chapman, 5 News.